Huh. Strange logo I did. Well, sorry I haven't been making that much videos or anything.
Blah, 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 friggity blah, man. We get it, all right? You've been making stuff, all right? Let's continue on with the video. We get it.
Okay. Well, I know Disney has not been...
Yo, my ninja, if you so much as mention a thing about Disney again, I'm stripping you down to your underwear and smashing you in your balls.
Okay, alright, fine. I said enough about Disney this whole entire year, but what about I talk to you about old Disney? Like really, really old. Like 1998. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking about the VHS that came out that later year. Oh yeah, 1985. Yes, 1985, that was the year of Disney's biggest fail. Well, you could say first bomb, the Black Cauldron. I know a lot of you may be expecting me to praise Black Cauldron. Really? People are now praising this? People are now praising Black Cauldron? For real? Am I being punked? Because I'm waiting for Ashton Kutcher to pop out of my bathroom and saying I'm getting punked. But either way, Black Cauldron is now a cult classic? Really? I never even expect this out of most people who grew up watching Black Cauldron. Well, I guess I can talk about the good first. And that is the animation. After watching that one, animated scene with the Horton King being torn to shreds, even with his, disheveled body, showing his skull and skeleton, still trying to resist getting out of the cauldron and still being shredded to pieces. Yeah, I guess in some terms, that does look like, that is really groundbreaking animation. And yes, I do agree the animation is a big improvement. And last but not least, holy moly. Oh yeah, this is PG. This is Disney's first PG movie. And those of you who don't know about PG movies in the 80s, they had cojones. They had really big cojones. If you were around during the 80s, you know that PG movies had cojones. Some PG movies you can say shit, bitch, other things like that. So technically, if you were to sum it up, PG was technically PG-13 before PG-13 became a thing. But yes, those could probably be my positives. And also, this does have more good potential of being, this has more potential of pretty much being a live action movie. Now, of course, if you were to do your own remake of Black Cauldron, you can make it better. Much better. You can have it be based on the actual book of the Black Cauldron. And also, well, to be honest, that's the one thing you say, I guess, why Black Cauldron is now a cult classic, is because the animation's great. The animation would have been groundbreaking if people weren't so critical about it, about the film itself. But yes, I understand. Black Cauldron would have been a colossal, great film. But that's the good stuff I can talk about. Now, I can talk about the bad stuff. Black Cauldron may be a cult classic, But to compare on Rotten Tomatoes, I know you guys get sick of me looking at the Rotten Tomatoes score, and honestly, I guess so. Well, I guess me and Rotten Tomatoes can agree on that part. But all I can just tell you, Black Cauldron is still not a good movie. Now, yeah, it's a cult classic. More people are starting to like it a lot better. But you don't really understand how bad Black Cauldron ruined Disney in the 1980s. This film was still being worked on. Now tell me if you noticed this about the main character named Taran. Taran, when you hear him in the first beginning half of the film, his voice tends to change a bit. Actually, not just a bit, a lot. I mean a lot, people. He went from sounding like this
Goodbye, Dorbin.
to sounding like this.
You're alive!
And, well, I might as well talk about the one character. Well, I guess I might as well talk about the plot. Basically, the Horn King, voiced by John Hurd, wants to find the Black Cauldron. The Black Cauldron is the one thing that he can do to raise his army of the dead. You know, necromantical stuff. And all I can tell you, the Black Cauldron is pretty much the MacGuffin of the whole entire film. And yes, also, Black Cauldron, well, either way, his only way of finding the Black Cauldron is to find this pig who somehow its saliva can somehow predict the future? What you talking about, Willis? But either way, and also Taran. Okay, I'll go into more details about Taran. Taran is the worst main character I've ever seen in my entire life as a kid. On the VHS of Black Cauldron, watching this as a 9-year-old, I just gotta say this. This is the first male character I've ever seen that sucks kiwis. Like epic, gigantic kiwis. For real. Taran is not a good character. The only time he starts feeling almost a good character is when he finds the magic sword that somehow I guess some king that used to also own the Horn King's castle had the sword, and for somehow Taran wields it, and he's now, what's that thing you said, Thor?
You're all not worthy.
Yeah. Worthy. But either way, Taran's not a good character. In the end, he gets the sword back because he decided to take it since that was his only way of being a good character. No! Taran just, like, I'm not a warrior. I'm just a pig keeper. That's all I am. I'm like, then you just wasted, like, an hour and something minutes of your character. Like, you had something that made you a good character, dude. You could have just took the sword and be like, you know, you want to make your dream come true. But now you're just realizing, you know what? I've been nothing but a loser this whole entire time. I let a dog, half man, half creature thingy jump in the cauldron, and I haven't done anything heroic besides with the sword I had. And you now realizing, wow, I've been nothing but a loser this whole entire time. I didn't save anything. I just basically like Taran just didn't even do shit. Taran was just basically just the sideline character. I mean, all I could say to Taran is like, why are you even here? Why would we? Like, I'm just saying, why should we even root for you, dude? Why should we even root for you in the first place? Like, you just plain ass suck. Like, really, you do. And now I will get to one of the characters soon. Yeah, Princess Alongwe. Yeah, I guess I agree with one thing. This is the real main character who should have been the main character. I gotta say that, people. Princess Alongwe, even though we don't see her castle or her doing anything princess related besides sewing, things, pants. Well, that's the only princess thing she's done so far. But yeah, like I said, we don't even see her castle. We don't know which castle she's from or what land she's from. So it just makes it sound like, yeah, why are you even here also? I mean, I know you're a better character than him, but actually, no, I think you should be the main character. I mean, you do have the word princess, and gee, princess. No, keep it coming, Disney. Keep it coming. And yes, we have Fruto Flam. Well, to be honest, I think this guy is the comedy relief person of the film. And that's it. Nothing else I can really say, but compared to
Vertical Spy, you're still gonna have to say it. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, sweet Jesus, help me. Oh, sweet Jesus, help me. Fergie's character.
To correct myself, Gurgi.
Oh, sweet Jesus, help me. Oh, God, this is the biggest cringy character I've ever seen in my entire life. I didn't even like him when I was 9, when I first saw this on the VHS. Fergie is not just the worst annoying character.
Again, to correct myself, Gurgi.
If you thought Jar Jar Binks was bad and annoying, this character makes Jar Jar Binks look like the Godfather. I'm not kidding. Like, legit Marlon Brando's character in The Godfather. Now, yes, I know this hating on Jar Jar Binks is no longer the cool thing. Yes, I understand that. But Jar Jar Binks was supposed to be comedy relief. That I can understand. Fergie is that comedy relief that you wanted to take and down. Fergie is not just annoying. He makes me want to rip. But Gurgi is not just annoying. This character is one of those characters you want to just punch in the damn face. Like, legit, punch in the damn face. Like, suck 'em, punch! But yeah, let's talk about another character I guess I probably should talk about, and that is the Horn King and I guess the Creeper. Yeah, the Horn King might be the best thing in this movie. Might be. I mean, he is voiced by John Hurd. But, just so you know, no, I guess I have to say this. The late John Hurd, you do a great job voicing this character. But the Horn King, I mean, yes, I know I hear his theme. I do kind of think that one theme in Ghostbusters. But either way, I guess in some terms, this movie is starting to grow on some people. I'm not saying a lot of people, but some people are starting to like it, and some people are starting to respect it and understand that they really busted their ass on the animation. Even if it probably took like 10 years for them to make this movie. I guess there's a reason why Tarn, who sounds like a 14-year-old boy, to in the end sounding like he's now 26 years old. I guess in some terms it's just their way of saying maybe he's actually growing up and maybe he's actually his mature age. But either way, I guess I can't hate on this. But I am talking about a movie. This film lost at the box office to a Care Bears movie. I'm going to say that one last final damn time. This lost to a Care Bears movie. Which, I don't have to say shame on Disney.
Shame on you!
I don't really have to say it. No, I don't. But all I can just tell you, was this the worst of Disney? Well, in some terms, after The Black Cauldron, some of Disney's other films, like Oliver and Company, Great Mouse Detective, they were good. They were good. Not great, but good. They were good movies during the time. But this did lead to one king person who used to work for Disney. No, not him. This worked for one person who did work for Disney who really had a freaking heart attack after watching the cut version of The Black Cauldron. And that is Jeffrey Katzenberg himself. But yes, I know, Jeffrey Katzenberg, I know, as Robin Williams, the late Robin Williams would call him, the petty asshole of Disney. But yes, Jeffrey Katzenberg watched the certain parts that may be on this DVD or maybe on the Blu-ray, where they had to cut things. And the conversation went like this. This is way too violent and scary. You can't show this to kids. You gotta edit these things out. And they're like, well, you can't edit animation. And Jeffrey Katzenberg was like, of course you can edit in animation. They're like, no, you can't edit in animation. And Jeffrey Katzenberg was like, of course you can edit in animation. What? Who says you can't? And yes, I know, some of the deleted scenes that they have shown, yeah, would not be okay to show at all, completely. And yes, Jeffrey Katzenberg did move on to the big Disney hit itself, the original Little Mermaid from 1989. And yes, Little Mermaid did make Disney be back on top again. But then they took a real while to get Black Cauldron on VHS, then DVD, and I guess now in Blu-ray. But yeah, it took them a while to make it on VHS. Which there was this one part that still drives me crazy. It's that part with the witches, where they tell them that one scene, the Black Cauldron can never be destroyed. But the VHS version, it sounded like the editing was so low key, like you can barely hear what they were saying on the VHS version. But either way, how can I sum it up? Black Cauldron, all I can say to Disney, you tried. You tried during that time. Yes, Black Cauldron did lose to a film that would be embarrassing to most people. But yes, I can understand that people are now finding it as a good cult classic. But, I mean, you could say the animation is brilliant. Yeah. But not enough to save it. I can't say it's enough to save it. Yes, the animation is beautiful. It's gorgeous. Matter of fact, I enjoy seeing the Horn King being shredded, getting his skin and clothes shredded off, and definitely love with his bones trying to still resist. I watched that. I don't know why, but it makes me laugh. I don't know. I'm a sick bastard saying that. I gotta be a sick bastard saying
you
that.
are a sick
It just
bastard.
makes me laugh seeing what his skeleton or what's left of him trying to resist being killed, but like unalive, dude. Either way. But yes, I know. Cult classic or box office bomb. That's the way I can describe it. Cult classic and box office bomb. So, that's basically all I can say. So, either way, that ends today's video. And my next video might be something I've been waiting to talk about since 2007. And that pretty much is this. They're eating her! And then they're gonna eat me! Oh my god! And like Fang said, you can't piss on hospitality. With that being done and said, Vertical Spy, outro. And one last comment I want to mention. The person you see in the end of this video is the real Steve Bloom. Voice of Spike, Tom, and many other voice acting characters he's done. So, definitely listen to him when he says, Steve?
Yo, Steve Bloom, your voice of Spike Spiegel. Remember to subscribe and get vertical.